gonna put my phone up so. Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Open Chat, and we've got a lot of shit to cover. We got news on all the fronts. So, let's start for once, not on justice for Johnny Depp. We got news from, well, we're going to read a little thing here for Stop the Shock. I found this morning. Oh, I need to go to my Twitter page, right?
Yeah, I can't do screen share today, so because I'm on my phone.
I gotcha. Well, I'm gonna be doing it, so we got some news, folks, and I'm sorry I was not prepared because, yeah, I had to exercise and a whole bunch of craziness. Needed to eat, you know. Okay, so let's get this pulled up here. Here it is. Okay. All right.
My camera phone, my camera on my phone is actually a lot better.
There it is. Okay, I'm pulling up the link, folks. Slowly but surely.
Okay. I want a personal opinion in chat. Does it look better on my phone or does it look better on the laptop?
You look great either way. So we got to say hello to Sean and hello, Merrick. You came just in time because we're starting actually with Stop the Shock because this came across my eyeballs this morning when there was a lull. So I am going to do the screen share. And yes, this is about that bill that we're trying to get to the Massachusetts freaking House and Senate to stop everything that they're doing at the JRC. Really, can we be honest here? Okay.
So also, Miss Chloe has a chest infection, so if Miss Chloe has to go.
You gotta go? You gonna be in the chat?
If I end up having to go, I will.
Okay. So here we go. Can everybody see this?
Yeah, even though my phone's a small screen, we can move with this.
Don't worry, I'll read it. This is House Bill H225. This is from the 192nd General Court of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So, this is an act regarding the use of adversive therapy. Because remember, folks, we're fucking done with the JRC. We're hitting them on all fronts. We're, done.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is by Miss Georgie of Marlborough, a petition accompanied by Bill, House number 225 of Danielle W. Gregory and others for legislation to prohibit the use of procedures which cause physical pain or deny a reasonable, humane existence to persons with disabilities, children, families, and persons with disabilities. It's being presented, this is coming up in May, folks, by Danielle W. Gregory, and it's referred to the Joint Committee on Children, Families, and Persons with Disabilities. Let's hope they don't let us down like this last time, shall we? Mm-hmm. So here are the 5 actions of the bill. Referred to the committee, Senate concurred, scheduled hearing. That was the first hearing, sorry guys. Senate concurred. Okay, this is supposed to be a link where you could actually send in your own testimonies in regards to JRC. So excuse me a moment. That was important, but I got to dig up the other tweet apparently. Technical difficulties, folks. Technical difficulties. So let me get that pulled up here.
Oh, because I don't actually have my headphones on. You lot can see my earrings today.
Right? They look great. All right, I gotta do this dig
Here
again.
we go. I've got a star in my ear, in my top one, and I've got my hoops on at the bottom.
It actually reminds me of my mom, but she wears all small ones, but she works in the hospital. Like she never stops. I don't like she's worse than me when it comes to work, folks. If you think I'm a workaholic, let's talk about a woman who works in an ER on her feet from 9 a.m. to midnight.
I've got something to tell everyone on the chat. I've got a job interview tomorrow.
Awesome.
It's a domestic stuff. It's working in a care home. Wish me luck.
Okay, gotcha. All right, now those of you who are wanting to write these bastards, here we go. Get your papers out. You're going to need to write this down.
Oh, that means I need to move, and it's cold.
Well, it's mainly for US, but I would like them to know that international pressure people are watching them.
Miss Chloe needs to move. Miss Chloe doesn't want to move.
It's okay. So this is the email right here. I'm highlighting it. It's to Courtney, COURTNEY.L.Sullivan2@state.ma.us. I'm going to put that in the chat. For those who write and give DESE staff testimonies, and I'm going to put that in the chat,
Yeah, another update on my housing. I had a meeting today.
Mm-hmm.
I could be really, really quickly out of this shithole real soon, so.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. So that means we're getting closer. I told you guys, Justice for Johnny Depp, and right after it, the road straight to Canton. They're starting to take in the testimonies. A lot of these people are also going to be coming up to Massachusetts to give those testimonies live. We got advocates, we've got lawyers, we've got doctors. We've got a few parents that happen to be on our side. Surprise, surprise. And we've got the victims themselves that are going to be coming up to give their testimony again. And we got to give it to these guys. These guys have been going to every single thing since 2013, folks. They have given their testimony over and over and over again since 2013. Yet, think about the frustration. We're all frustrated with the shit Johnny Depp has put up with. Imagine these poor guys. They're in their adulthood now. They have been giving these testimonies since they were still kids. And they're still fighting the same fight. So, you got to give it up to them. You really do. That is a special level of tenacity and bravery. Yeah. It's just so brave. Yeah, no. Fuck you. Jennifer Masumba is brave.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable because, like, I know I'm going to be here a while.
No, I got you. So that is coming up. And we all know I'm going to be covering it because so very few people do, at least not minute to minute, as I tend to do. So,
people want to see an actual bruise. That
yes.
So, pre-warning, it is an actual proper bruise.
Ow, your knuckles. What'd you do?
Long story short, it was I was up in hospital, weren't I?
Yes, you were.
They did blood tests on me.
Oh, God, I hate those. I'm terrified.
No, the size of this needle, I'm pretty sure I would have noped out of the situation if I saw the size of this needle. They turned around and said, if you're squeamish, don't look at the needle. I looked at the needle. I was like, nope. And then I went to, and then I like looked down at like how much blood was coming out of my fucking hand, and I was like, oh my God. Because it managed to like, I think it managed to fill 3 vials.
Okay, apparently there's a honking competition that's in the parking lot right across the way. So I'm sorry, folks.
If your mic is like anything like mine, my mic actually has white noise cancellation, which is actually awesome.
No, I don't, dear. I use a Chromebook. I'm broke and I'm po. If I weren't broke and po, my ass would probably be in Virginia right now and then Canton immediately afterwards.
Don't go there.
For obvious reasons. So, that being said, the testimonies are starting, folks. So, yeah, I have to be gearing up for that. And as soon as I finish what I'm going through with that last article, I'm going to be going over the testimonies. I'm going to go over the ones that some folks have already sent in that are being sent out amongst autistic Twitter. And if you think that the manipulation and shit that you're seeing so far with the JD versus AH trial is special, yeah, you're in for something completely different, as Monty Python might say.
Something completely different. There you go, with a British accent as well.
We're talking corruption on a national level. We're talking, yeah. Politics, folks. Politics. Woo! So, gearing up for that. And, folks, before we start talking about the trial, we're going to talk about that Miss Chloe just finally started watching it. So, impressions, Miss Chloe, since you started today, which today was kind of an awesome day to do it. So,
wow, thanks for putting me on the spot too.
I'm here for you. Would you like to see the cat?
Yes, I would like to see the cat.
All right, Mr. Kitten, your presence is required. Oh, honey, I know him sheepies. I know he's sleepy, but she likes sleepy face.
Brahma. Hello, Brahma. Hello.
He's a good boy. All right, he's gonna go sleep again, right over here.
Right, my personal thoughts. There was a lot of gaslighting. A lot of emotional.
Okay, be more particular because you might get a weird AH stan in here, and they might, think you're on her side. Ew. No, she's not, folks. She's really not.
No, I'm really not. If you could hear like the amount of shit that I was saying, like whilst I was watching the case, I was like, oh my. And I was swearing non-stop, and I was just like, the amount of emotional, like, manipulation.
Sorry, I lost my mouth. Keep going.
That AH is doing is disgusting. It really is.
Thank you.
It's late. I can't speak. So basically, the amount of gaslighting as well that she's been doing is disgusting. the amount of the amount of times that the tapes were played and she sat there and smirked because she knew what she was doing. I'm seeing this all. I saw it all over TikTok and I saw it all over my not my Facebook, my YouTube, and Milani, makeup brand that AH claimed to use to hide the bruises. That palette didn't come out when she was with Johnny.
Yep, I knew about that. We were going to talk a little bit about that. But you saw him on the stand. Are you proud of our fellow neurodiverse tribe member?
I'm proud of the sass that Johnny Depp's coming back with. I am so proud. I'm honestly, if I got diagnosed with ADHD or anything else, they would turn around. I would just. But either way, I'm just sitting there. I'm I am impressed. The amount of sass is oh my god, it's more Miss Chloe when she's sleep deprived and ill as shit.
It's called This Is What Happened When We Just Get Done With Shit.
Yeah.
And it's a quality a good majority of us have. We're wonderful people, folks, obviously.
Yes.
And I love the sass. I love the fact that he finally got to tell his side, and the fucking mic drop that he ended his testimony with was beautiful. That was spot on. It is a credit to our neuro tribe.
I love
Definitely.
the sass. One thing that I think ADHD and autism is known for is the sass.
Especially when we hit a certain age. I mean, look at me. You actually have more of a filter than I do. I lost my filter. I think I lost it when I hit 29. I'm oh, it's 29. That tiny little
that means I've got 8 years to go until I start losing it.
I hit 29. I already had barely there filter. And then I hit 29. I went through all that shit with my ex and got my hands cut up by a fucking sword. And at that point, I was done.
What this? I've probably just pissed off the neighbor again.
Yeah.
But he was pissing me off all day, so it's kind of karma.
Yeah, by the time I hit 29 and I went through all that shit, and I spent my 30th birthday at my mom's. Mom was awesome. Granted, as always, but the fact that I was there because of all that shit him and his family pulled, and they did a fucking job on me. Woo! Filter is gone now.
Can I also say, Johnny Depp also looks really fucking good for his age.
He looks good for any age, dear. What have I told you all? It's like a fact of life. He's ridiculously good looking, and the sky is blue on a clear summer's day. The earth, gravity, can we go on? Because I can go on.
But I was watching
Sorry.
It's all right. When I was watching the live, there was so many, to put it nicely, female simps.
Did you see her female lawyer do all those thirsty looks? Holy shit.
Yes, I was just
I lost my shit. I'm good God, woman, are you really, after your opening comments, idiotic performance, are you really just sizing him up and licking your lips up there while looking at him? Could you possibly be more creepy? It's like the shit. Whenever I go to the gas station, hey, baby, woo! Like, lips like, honey, I'm old enough to be your fucking mother. Turn around.
Actually, you're older than my mother. That like when she had me. So.
Oh my God! Yes, the lawyer objecting to his own question. Oh my God! And I was like, 10 minutes. I heard that, and I was on the phone talking to a lady trying to sell her some stuff, and I couldn't react to any of it. Imagine this. I'm all proud and shit. I want to hoop holler and raise my fist in the air as per usual. I will definitely be doing it when my sonbutt gets up to testify up here in May. But yeah, I was sitting there on the phone, and I'm just like trying, like, must not make a laugh sound. Must not make a laugh sound.
Can't laugh. Cliff can't laugh.
It's been all like the Thursday when the sass was happening, and then I couldn't laugh. I'm like, it's almost as bad as when he breaks my internet.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice click. That was a really satisfying click. No, my body just decided to click it. It was just like, yes, I've been waiting for you to do that all week.
And I died, Jenny Gooden. Yes. We all did. I just couldn't. I had to do it internally because I was on the phone and it was with a sweet little old lady who had really hard hearing. And I had to turn it way down low, but I could still see it, my peripheral vision. And yeah, that's not fair.
Oh my gosh. If you can hear all the fucking clicks that are coming from my back right now.
Funny shit. Oh, Miss Chloe will come back in a moment. Technical difficulties.
Hello?
Yes, we're here. We're here.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. You were there and then you weren't.
What? Okay, I'll have to watch the playback like later.
Yeah, it's okay. It was just, yeah. Watching him basically run circles around her lawyers, but with such a polite voice, made it that much more funny. I'm sorry, but it did. Because you have me, I'm just like loud, proud, and just fucking out there. I don't give a shit.
No, you've just run out of fucks to give.
A long time ago. A long time ago. But I don't think he has any fucks left to give either. He just has a very different delivery than I do. What can I say? I was raised by Army veterans. I had to be loud to be heard above the other kids. It stuck. But, yeah. Well, Sean, unlike the UK, it doesn't matter what the judge decides. Because the judge is not the deciding factor here. The jury is. That's
basically what makes an episode of Jeremy Kyle.
That's what makes it beautiful. Because the judge could be on her side, she could not be on her side. But at the end of the day, that judge is there just to make sure that all the laws are being followed. That's it. The decision is on the jury. My question is, does anyone on this planet, having seen that goddamn woman act, actually think she could pull out an Oscar-worthy performance that's going to convince anyone? Especially my autistic ass. See, we require things in our community. Records,
just so you can see.
Verifiable scientific evidence.
Yeah.
You could pull out, first of all, I don't think she could. I don't think she could convince anyone of anything. I don't think she could convince anyone of anything, really. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Mm.
And I don't think she could do a performance convincing enough that it's going to make people forget about this little thing called lack of evidence.
Yeah.
Now, I pulled this up for Twitter because I hit my just pissed level where I was just done with the stands on her side, just fucking done. Like special level of done that only my mother would approve of.
So Tiffany on the magical level of fuck everything with a sandpaper dildo.
Fuck it all, light it on fire, and
burn it to the ground.
pretty much. So I'm gonna see if it will let me pull up those photos. Actually, I bet I can just pull it up by pulling them up the same way I did last time. X-ray.
And for those, if you're just joining the chat, if you want a proper look of a fucking bros, just look at my hand.
She got blood drawn, folks. The poor thing. Okay, so we're going to talk about shattered ribs because he supposedly stomped on her ribs, right?
No. Reverse psychology says that she did it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying supposedly. I have multiple levels of just fucking done. So let me show you what that actually looks like. We are going to pull it up at big screen so you can see.
You realise that plays like a big blue spot squeen. Squeen. Hello, guys. I've forgotten how to English again.
Okay, we're going to look at a few things here just because I'm that level done.
So you're not quite at the level of fuck everything with the sandpaper dildo yet.
I was yesterday.
Just sounds.
I am my mother's daughter, and I've been around hospitals too long. Done. I'm done with first stands believing just fucking everything. Do you see this right here? Where it has the blue circle.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a video of a CT scan. This is what my mom does for a living, folks, of a chest following rib fractures. Let's take a look. Seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see those pieces that can possibly go into other areas like the lungs and the way they moved?
I can't move my head, but yes.
Okay, good. We got that covered. Great.
Huh.
All right. Now, why did I pull that up for you? That's simple. When you take a look at the actual picture of what shattered ribs look like and how they move, you look at that incident where he supposedly dragged her through glass and stomped on her ribs. Let me explain to you a few things. If he stomped with his size of boots on her ribs, they would have shattered. But they look much like those little particles you saw moving around on the inside of that person's body there.
Yeah.
In that CT scan.
Yeah.
You have to worry about punctured lungs and internal bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
What does this mean for those of us who are logical people in this world? Well, it's real simple. It means there is no fucking soldiering on.
I'm soldiering on with a fucking chest infection.
Medically, she could not have gone on there and moved around like Wacky and Wild inflatable tube man. If she moved like that with shattered ribs, with without seeing a doctor, those fragments could have hit internal organs, liver, lungs, your intestines, all kinds of
Everything vital to keep you alive.
Exactly. She would have moved around.
And suddenly death.
Yeah. Yeah. This is basic logic. If you know anything about medicine, even if you're an innocent bystander while your mom explains shit you never wanted to know and now you wish there was brain bleach.
Yes. Also, hi.
You learn that moving around like that and soldiering on is medically fucking possible.
It also, yeah, true. I'm soldiering on with a fucking chest infection. I feel like fucking shit.
And she went. There's 3 stories. He shattered my ribs. He broke my ribs. My ribs were bruised. Doesn't matter. That CT scan still shows it all. You're still going to have really bruised ribs. Your lungs are probably going to be fucking hurt because jostled. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say, like, with the chest infection, fuck me, it feels like my sternum's been cracked.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, they turned around and they said, Chloe, you've got a chest infection again. And it felt like my fucking sternum was broken. I was like, I can't fucking breathe. So I'm sitting there in A&E and I'm curled up in a ball because I'm in so much pain. I can't breathe. Can't go outside to smoke. I can't go outside to vape. And I was in there until 9 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
So, long story short, I did that, and then I proceeded to do the walk of shame from the train station back to mine.
That's not the walk of shame, dear Jesus.
No, when I do the it's the walk of I've been to the hospital walk of shame.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I honestly, I'm to be quite honest, I haven't got a cracked sternum. I just felt like I did because I was in so much pain.
And you're using that to make this point here I was trying to make. Less brutally than I did. I'm just like, nope, I'm pulling the pictures. This is what this looks like. This is a CT scan.
Yeah, so with the, pain that I was in, imagine what fucking pain, someone with shattered ribs are in.
Exactly. They're not going to be moving around like that. They're not going on a late night talk show.
They're not even going to be going on the fucking lash.
And hell,
anybody,
we've been in fist fights. Both of us have been in fist fights. We're autistic people pissed us off and would bully us. We fought back. It's a thing.
Oh, most of my fights are verbal.
I've only had 2 major fights in my life, but you know what I mean. You know where I'm going with this. And when you get those bruises to your face, to your eyes, to your nose, I would even the thought of a brush going near my eye made me want to scream in pain. Let alone broken nose that is unset and not seen by a medical doctor causes breathing problems. Again, she wouldn't be moving around like that. She would not have been able to speak clearly like that. It'd be more talking like this, plus the air supply.
Yeah. So more like this. It will sound like this. Ideally. Maybe. And with my chest infection, I can't breathe. So basically, I'm sitting here curled up on my left side because it's where your organs are lower, so it's in a way kind of helpful.
So yeah, I wanted to look at the thing that she keeps not giving the courts: medical documents. So, all right, looks like Chloe has to go for a little bit, folks. or she got kicked out. One of the two. So it's just me. Oh, here she is. She's back.
I was supposed to like press the chat, and then that backfired.
It happens. It happens.
So, yeah, it's not it's the first time that Sky's actually fucked up on stream.
So I had to let my inner mom out because that's what she does. She does CT scans and x-rays and all kinds of interesting stuff. So I had to just let that rage that I know if she saw that and heard that crap would come out of her mouth. Only with less swear words, believe it or not. Because I could almost hear her in my head. What the fuck is this bullshit? And it would just go downhill.
Can I also point out, like, the bruises that I have on my hand right now? Like, the stuff that is that AH is showing, don't, like, it is obvious Photoshop.
Yeah.
Bad.
Not yours, but hers is just. I went to school for this stuff, folks.
I went to special effects school, and you know that bruise that I showed on my hand last week?
Mm-hmm.
That was in a, like, sort of same sort of vein as this.
Yeah.
From the last time that I remember having my bloods done. Oh my god, my camera quality is absolutely amazing. It's showing my purple knuckle and everything.
Yeah, your camera's pretty cool.
I'm actually kind of happy about that.
But yeah, thank you for letting me get that off of my chest, folks, because yeah, I've just like, you know what? No, I've talked about it. I've told people about it. Now I'm gonna show these little idiots. And they're like, and yeah, you still like, you don't know the fuck I don't know. Jesus. Dear God, hun, are you okay?
Yeah, it was my cough and from my chest infection that actually hurt.
I'm sorry, hun. If you need to go, it's okay.
I'll power through. I normally do.
Why? You've hung around with me far too long.
No, but the thing is, there's a Corkin saying, if you're not in hospital for it, you're fucking well enough to carry on.
And there's my mom and I. Throw down some ibuprofen, you'll be fine. For everything. That's literally our answer to everything.
My mum goes to me, like, I go to my mum. Ma. She's like, what? I have a headache from hell. Oh, just shove some fucking paracetamol down your system. You'll be high in 5 hours.
Shit. Okay.
No,
my mom's not so bad with just take some ibuprofen.
No, but basically what it is with amitriptyline and paracetamol, apparently I found out like randomly that you can start tripping balls in the next 5 hours. So you know how Brahma is on any given day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know how he's like, whoa, man.
The sun is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
You scared the sun, Mom.
Yeah. Basically, that is like my mental capacity when you have amitriptyline in your system as well as paracetamol.
Is that what my mom would like to refer to from when she was in the hospital herself, not working, but actually in the hospital? As she as I said, I got the good drugs. My God.
Oh, wasn't it like Paul? He started like hallucinating, didn't he? And then like attacked one of the like just randomly punched one of the like nurses.
Yes.
That was... And I can hear the drama.
Mr. Brahma, would you like to speak with management? Do we have a list of complaints? We do. We would like to speak with management. We have some complaints. We do. Well, come see me. Come up into my office.
Drama.
Come up into my office.
Drama.
He's like, you're going to put me on camera.
No. You can perch.
But God, I've like people like that. I don't like people. You're never going to make me to believe her. I've been around the hospitals my whole goddamn life. None of the shit she says matches with what she's done in front of the camera around the same time period.
Yeah, I'm also going to say
match. It doesn't match.
With this, like, again, my chest infection just went, hey, I, like, remember, I exist, Chloe? And then now it's just, like, attacking, like, this side of my chest. And it's like, ow.
Okay, well, like I said, if you need to go, let me know.
I honestly, I will keep, like, as I'm a fucking unit, I can be concussed by a fucking door and I can still carry on.
For the love of God. Why is everybody I know like this? This is why Tiffany stresses people. This is why Tiffany has stress 24/7.
Sorry.
Between my mom, yeah, it's fine. There's my brother. God.
Walk it up, bitch. No, that was literally like my thing when I ran into the fucking door, bruised up my whole entire face. And then I was just like, and then
off. Why?
No, the staff were like, you should probably go to bed. And then I phoned my mum and I was like, and then she just went, walk it off, bitch.
Okay, I had pneumonia many moons back in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would usually tell me, you're fine. But yeah, that was bad enough that, no, she was actually nice and she looked out after me, made sure I had a water bottle every hour on the hour. Oh my God, folks, I know it's horrible for me to say, but one of the worst things about having pneumonia, besides the mind-numbing pain that Chloe's experiencing now, every time you take a breath,
I know, that's why I'm
constant water all the time, constantly. Turn around, water bottle. You didn't drink that water bottle yet? Like, fuck me. Constant.
No. So if I'm like, if you see me go off camera and I'm like somewhat curled up into a ball, then you know I'm in pain. But I'll carry on like I normally do.
Sorry, folks. I has got buzzed. Well, not really. I'm not drinking, folks.
I'm having to not smoke, so like I'm about to lose me fucking shit.
Folks, Jenny just sent me a thing.
Ooh.
We just have a thing.
I need to get my monster, which is like over there. Ow!
Woman,
that was my arm.
Swear to God, like, take better care of yourself. Yes, I know who I am to be telling you that, but.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, there we go. Okay. So I gotta go over here.
Give me like 2 seconds.
here.
I need to know the monster.
Okay. And I'm gonna pull it up larger for people to see. I think you see the cat. Or at least see his ears.
Wait. Can you like zoom in on the picture?
We can try, but let's see. Okay, do you see what's in that red circle?
There's a camera.
That's a webcam.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently, let me zoom back out, on AH's side.
Mm.
Is that for the court feed?
No.
Or why the hell is that there?
I can tell you that because I've watched so many lives of it now.
Mhm.
It's not for the court feed.
Okay. So let me get that. So what is going on here? Because this is like some JRC level shady.
Now this is like a joke. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know I compare the cases constantly, but considering the level of corruption, fuckery, and victim blaming, you can't really blame me for that too much.
No.
Just for all around fuckery, these two cases both take the cake. Both of them.
Mm.
Both of them. But yeah, what the fuck is a webcam doing there?
You know, I'm just still like fascinated by how good my camera is on my phone.
Like, I know the feed cameras, so what exactly is going on with this shit?
Merrick saying itself.
Yeah, we got that here.
Even Merrick's comment with broken ribs, you can't even breathe properly, not even talking about the possibility of getting your lungs penetrated by tiny bits of, well, your bone.
Right. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So are you really, if he stomped on your ribs with his fucking boots, come on. And
with this chest infection, it feels like I've got a fucking cracked sternum.
like, if it shattered on both sides, plus she throws fucking glass in. He dragged my body through glass. Had that happened, and you had ribs, like, seriously. So that's shattered, and you have glass opening wounds. Those could have gone for the vitals, and I'm supposed to believe you're moving like.
Ooh! Ooh! Tiffany, I've just given
the next day.
I've just given myself an amazing idea.
Go on.
Basically, what it is, I'm planning, or what I think would be really awesome, if you lot want to see that content from me, I'm thinking doing like all the makeup or sort of style of injuries that AH claims to have or had.
Do it, and put it on TikTok. It's big right now. Do it.
And I was thinking, like, if I also do YouTube videos of it as well, would all of you like to see that? because I can go in depth to a degree of what products would work to hide X, Y, Z, what products wouldn't work to hide X, Y, Z. I can get into that.
Excellent. I like this idea. And Merrick, you have a point. You seen his boots? Because I've seen the pictures. If he would have stomped on her on both sides of her ribs, she wouldn't be alive. Or as Deadpool would say, he would have, if it happened like she said, which is garbage, unalived her. But he didn't, because it never fucking happened.
It depends if like my camera's big enough to help it to let me. Ow! I've just bit my tongue. We're off to a great start, Chloe, and we're only 50 minutes in.
Well, remember, you're in pain, so we're not doing the 2 hours. We're going to go in 9 minutes so that you can get some rest. You'll be okay. Just watch some Foamy. Foamy makes everything better.
I'm to a degree where I'm well enough to keep to do what I need to do. That hurt. And I can show you the sort of boots that could end up potentially unaliving someone.
Yeah.
I can go and get them right now because they're literally right in front of me.
Okay, she's going to go get the boots.
Oh, the joys of being in my bedroom. These sort of things are powerful enough to unalive someone. I've broken my toe. I've almost broken my toe 20 times over.
Good God. I mean, granted, those are some hot boots. Don't get me wrong. I'm more than slightly jealous.
These are Demonia Poisons 101s, and they're borderline 100 quid now.
Not for us broke ladies. We get the Walmart.
No, these were a birthday present. Oh my God, they have mold on them. Again. No, dust. I think it's dust. I pray it's dust.
Dude, I'm sorry, but grew up around veterans. I'm just a pair of just your basic combat boots could probably cause death.
These things have got a solid plank of wood. Not cork, wood in here.
Me.
And even my neighbours have said, piss you off on a night out in these, we would end up dead.
Yeah, I would think so. Okay, we're not mad anymore. Yay, Kitty's not mad.
We have either dust or mold growing on my shoes again, which I can basically sue the shit out of Bramble for.
Well, at least there's that, But yeah, I'm glad I got to have this conversation because it's been in my head forever. Ever. That was one of the biggest things that made me feel like she was full of shit. I always thought she was full of shit because Rochelle, whom he has worked with before, doesn't lie about that sort of shit. But I, as being autistic as fuck, always wait for evidence first. I like to do my due diligence. And every single thing was on his side. But this one in particular pissed me off. I'm like, that's just insulting everyone's intelligence. And the fact that so many people fucking bought it. I was just astounded. I'm astounded. I'm fucking amazed. And I'm just deeply saddened that I live in a particular era where people are so fucking stupid
I'm okay.
That they could read something like that and actually believe she could do the things she did on that show. It just
Chloe's
stupid.
crippled again because chest infection reminded me that it existed again.
Stupid hurts, people. Stupid hurts. And
Yeah,
I'm
my
not,
chest infection basically just said I exist again, and now I'm crippled.
it's okay, hon. We have only got 5 more minutes to go. And
Please
yeah,
remember, guys, I suffer for the benefit of the people just to appear on stream.
all right. Well, I got my ranting out on that. And God, folks, God, I'm gonna be like an emotional wreck. I'm gonna watch the rest of this, and then I get to get dragged through all that kind of a person on the side trauma of the train wreck that is the JRC again. So if, when that's going on in May, if you come on Mondays and I'm just like that, Chloe's gonna be like, oh God. Pick up the cat, Tiffany. Everything's okay. Pet the cat.
I think I'm gonna have to message you every single day again and make sure you're okay.
It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. I'm already expecting it. Hell, just listening to the new audios and the shit she pulled and from the shit I went through in the goddamn past, there was a whole lot of triggers.
I'm not even trying to be funny here, but holy fuck. The amount of shit that was released in the tapes. Oh my God. I wish I was there and I wish I punched her.
You would have been the person who walked by. Sorry, Johnny. Love your stuff. Her and I need to have a little girl-to-girl chat.
Oh, you realize, because the amount of fights that I've seen at Bramble, you know how it's going to play out.
Darn it, and there's only 2 minutes left. Hi, Miss Gina. I'm sorry. Miss Chloe has
Hi, Gina.
chest infection, so we're ending it here in 3 minutes. But thank you for coming by, hun. I got to rant a lot about the rib thing. I'm still happy about that because, oh my God.
I'm still baffled how the fuck I've not.
All of it insulted my intelligence. All of it. All of it. I'm like, I'm listening to you sound like worse than a harpy on PMS on her worst day when somebody took the last fucking cracker.
Oh, I can't laugh. Why did you do that to me?
Is that a good analogy?
Yeah, but why did you do that to me? That hurt.
No, I gotta complete this picture. Harpy on crack, PMSing, and someone took her last fucking cracker.
Or took her last cigarette.
Yeah, okay, fair. But fuck me. He's a stronger individual than I was. I would have co-cocked her ass.
I would have power bombed her through the fucking stand.
Yep. Of course I do, all the time. I will fight for JD, and I will fight against those bastards at the JRC. All of it. Until the day I fucking croak. And for all of us, it's in my blood at this point. I fight for all of us. Somebody fucking has to.
We got like 10 seconds before we and then live.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and close out so Miss Chloe can get some rest.
Yes, Mom.
Okay. Folks, I do appreciate you coming out and listening to us girls rant. We do really appreciate it. The cat appreciates it, even though he doesn't like camera. Thank you for coming by to another episode of Open Chat here on Spilling Tea. Please keep an eye out. Maybe check on me every so often on Twitter, because between this and the starting testimonies from the victims at the JRC, just check if I'm all right. If you don't mind.
You know I'm going to be checking on you daily.
All right. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Good night. And we will see you next Monday.
Bye.